Hey guys, welcome back. Just wanted to give you some updates here. I went ahead and installed the sliding door. Let's see if I can. It's kind of hard to see. See. Let me show you how I did this. So the hardware is the same hardware that you would use for like inside the house for like a barn door. I bought it on Amazon for 30 bucks. So, and I'm sorry I didn't make a video of this while I was doing it because frankly I wasn't sure how to do it, out of the box. So I didn't want to necessarily keep you guys or bore you guys with me trying to figure things out. But it turned out to be really easy actually. So, I just basically centered this whole metal piece, where the door is, because really I wanted, you gotta align them so that, you got enough track so that the door will open, all the way, right? And then going to the right, it's not so bad because you can put this stopper block here that comes with the package, and I just put it there so that it aligns with the stud right here. So, just like that. But so that's the first step, is to figure that out, and then basically you just put this little spacer here. You just use a socket wrench to drill that into the wood. Make sure that this is leveled. So just take a level up on the top. Make sure it's level, because otherwise if it's not, you're gonna have a situation where this thing kind of opens on its own, which is not good, right? So if you have expensive birds and stuff, they could get out. But as a safety measure, actually, I'm gonna put a lock on this, like a little hook, so that doesn't happen. But anyways, so yeah, you just put the little, screw them in like that, all the way down. I think there's 5 of them. And then, make sure you put your block in first, because as you can see, you're not gonna be able to put it in if you've got that in, right? So you gotta put this in first. And then essentially, you wanna measure the length of your door, because they recommend that from the top part of this track should be like 2 inches from, at least 2 inches from the top of this, from the door. So I think I went a little extra, maybe 2.5, I'm not sure. And then, once you figure it out, you're gonna drill a hole through the wood, and then just screw this on. It's like a lag bolt. And then, you got this end cap here that just screws on. You don't have to screw it on too tightly, but so there's 2 of them for each door right there. And that's pretty much it. And then you just, pick up the door and hang them on the track. Down below, there's this guide. It's just a little plastic piece that you screw on, and that allows the door to stay on track, just like that. So you don't want to have it butted up against the door too closely, because there's imperfection on the wood that it's not always even. So you want a little bit of space, just a couple millimeters, so it's got a little bit of play, just like that. So, and then lastly, when you measure your door, you want a little bit of a gap there, right? You don't want it too close to the floor, because then it'll be scraping and all that. But turns out I'm very happy with how it turned out. I mean, this is a lot nicer than like a regular door with hinges and stuff. Super easy to install. So yeah, I'm really happy. So all I gotta do is put probably just a little wooden handle here. You know, so I have to open it up with the screen. You can get pinched here if you're not careful. So anyways, just wanted to give you that update, and you know, it's very very smooth, and it's very quiet, as you can see. Most of the noise you're hearing is probably from this, you know, from the wire vibrating, but other than that, it's very quiet. So very happy. So anyways, leave me a comment if you have any questions. I'll be happy to answer it, but I'll keep this one short. I just wanted to share that with you. And then, you know, if you go on the other side here, I know it's kind of dark. You know, I did the same thing. This side actually is probably more level than the other one, but seemed to be a lot, has a lot nicer roll to it, you know, kind of more solid. So, but yeah, all I have to do is put the screen in, and you know, I should have done that before I put the hardware in, but you know, this was the first one that I worked on, so lesson learned. But I can always take this out. It's pretty easy to take this out, and then, you know, put the screen and then put it back on. So oh yeah, and another thing that I messed up, it's the first one. I tried to use this scrap piece of wood, so it's a little bit shorter than what I expected. I really should have measured, so I kind of compensated by doing that. You know, because otherwise I needed that, because first of all, he needs to ride on that track down below, this track right here. Otherwise it's gonna be moving around too much. So, and then obviously, you know, we don't want too big of a gap between the door and the floor, right? So I will fix this later. I will redo this, just because, you know, I mean, it works and it'll function just fine, but it's bugging me. So so those are the couple mistakes and gotchas. You know, just wanted to share that with you. And all right, so like I said, I'll keep this short, and God bless, and we'll catch you later.